I'm John.
Oh, wait.
Hi, I'm John Washkoviak. I'm at Suzette's Hair for You in West Dallas. I'm doing my friend Angie's hair today. We're doing a balayage method, which we're doing lowlights instead of highlights. So what I did, I took a jaw clamp and I went through, and the little pieces of hair sticking out, I'm going to apply color there first because Angie wears her hair up all the time for work. So this way it will fold in as we do with the hair, the color method. So now I'm going to apply color to the paddle, to the left side. And first we're going to get the pieces that we just did. We're going to get underneath, apply the color all the way down. And what I'm using for color, I'm using Matrix 507R. And the reason I chose that with 20 volume, it's going to be major deposit in Angie's hair. And from being blonde, now we're going to red. It's going to be very pretty in her hair. And then what we want to do, we want to take cotton, so this way it's not touching her skin. And also to the other side. We also want to take saran wrap. And now we're going to start with the next section. You almost want to section it off into a V, so it'll make it much easier as you're working your way up. And you just pin the rest of this up. You want to take small sections as you're working your way up. So you want to go on each side and apply enough color. And as you get to the bottom, you want to apply it, put the paddle down. And make sure it's very saturated. And then you move on to the next section. Always make sure you have enough color on the paddle. Keep it on the left side, so that way it's not in your way. To the next section. Always make sure you have enough product on your paddle. Makes it much easier. So this is the bottom section, and then we're going to continue working up to the crown. And we will continue working up to the crown, and that'll be step 2. Always make sure the hair is very saturated with the color, especially on the bottom. If you want to retouch any spot before you put the saran wrap on, that's fine. Each section gets covered with saran wrap. What I'm also going to do, I'm going to also weave cotton just with this layer also, like I did the bottom one. Cover each section with saran wrap, because that's how it's going to process. And just fold the corners underneath. With Angie's hair being longer, we'll cover the bottom too. This will process at room temperature. And you start the next section. Pin this up so it's out of the way. And just continue doing what you did before. Just take those sections. Make sure you have enough product on the board, on the paddle. Go along each side. And once again, make sure the bottom is saturated. And move on to the next section. Balayage is a very cool technique. It almost looks like a outgrown highlight or low light. It's very popular right now. Move on to the next section. Just do the sides and then saturate the bottom. Making sure you have enough product. Once again, the saran wrap. Just fold it under on the sides. And on the bottom. Just section off like you had before. Is it still running? I would probably, until I get to the top, I would probably just for going. It's all the same thing. I know what I'm doing as I'm working up the head. I've been doing hair for 30 years. So I love doing color. I do specialize in color. And this Saran wrap is very hard to work with, as you can tell. So I'm trying my best here. So when you're working the tube, you're going to understand it is a struggle, because Saran wrap has a mind of its own. So you have to be patient. Have to. As you can tell. I thank God Angie's a good friend, that has lots of patience today. I'm now balayaging Angie's bangs, and then we will let the hair process for 40 minutes. I'm going to interweave cotton so it's not resting on her, right on her scalp. And then we will also put Saran wrap over this. It's very, very tedious work working with the bangs, so the bangs aren't that long. Angie just told me that she's always had highlights, so this is going to be something new with her for getting lowlights today, especially with being red. But the reddish brown that I chose for the 507R from Matrix, which I've been working with Matrix for at least 25 years. It's a very excellent product. So it's going to look great with her skin tone, and she's going to love it. It'll be a whole new look for her. And aren't you excited, Angie? Alright, now I'm taking all the Saran wrap off Angie's hair, and then we're going to shampoo her. looks great. Be a nice change for Angie from being blonde her whole life. And Angie's excited, aren't you, Angie? There's no easy way to do this. Just be gentle so you don't pull the hair. Alright, can you slide on me back, please? Came off your forehead. Oh, it's gonna look cool. It's gonna look really cool. I'm excited. Just a little bit of cotton that was hiding in Angie's hair. Sorry, Angie. And now we're going to trim the ends a little bit, and we're going to dry it and see Angie's new color. And you'd be very excited to see this, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, with long hair, we always have tangles, don't we, Angie?
Yep.
But trimming ends will give you tangle-free combing, won't it? Some of your blonde is still popping through, but there's also the red. And that's what we want. All different flavors. And now I'm drying Angie's hair. See the finished product? We trimmed her ends a little bit. Now we're going to gonna check out to see the new Angie. It's looking cool. It'd be a nice change from her for being blind all the time. And now she's got the balayage in. What's that? Hang on. Is that dry enough for you?
Yeah.
So what do you need?
That wide toothbrush.
Because I just want to see with all that we did with the around the neckline, how that's going to blend with all you word for word, with you having to wear it up. Oh, that blend's perfect. And so you got to see. Okay.
Oh, well now I can't wear these hair holders anymore. I gotta get darker ones.
Look how that blends. All the way down to the neckline, how I did that.
Yeah.
It looks really, really pretty. You can just see the different shadows with the blonde and the red. Are you freaking out? And this is the finished result of Angie's hair. We did the balayage method for lowlights, the 507R with 20 volume of matrix. Turned out really pretty. And now I did the hairline with the little pieces, so that way when she wears it up, it's going to blend nice. So thank you for watching. Angie and John, I'd like to thank you, and thank you for being my model today, Angie, and we'll see you next time.